was like,
I was ready.
I fell into it.
Oh, you printed my thing out?
Yes, I did, just in case. There we go. This is the story. Again. You tell me.
Majority of them are. So we have pretty much all friends, and a bunch of the juniors. Most, I invited some other classes, like programs, marketing programs, and stuff. So it gives you I'm sure some of them are this doesn't look like my geometry class or something like this, but reading. Johnson, Doherty High School.
All right, good morning all. Thank you, and good morning everyone, and welcome to Doherty Memorial High School. At this time, is this on? Mr. Smith. Yep. 4 seconds. A for effort, F for outcome. Swap them?
I gotta turn the microphone on the back.
Copy that. Hello, hello. Not yet.
How about this one?
Thank you, sir.
This certainly wasn't a conspiracy to keep you out of class for any few extra minutes. Well done. All right, thank you, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Doherty Memorial High School. At this time, would you please stand, if able to do so, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, a nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and again, welcome to Doherty Memorial High School. My name is John Staley, and I am honored to serve as the principal of this school. I joined the faculty of Doherty High after graduating from the College of the Holy Cross in 1999, and it has been a privilege to work with such a dedicated staff and district administration over the years. We're honored to host the Engineering and Public Works Roadshow, a leading national gathering where engineers and operators from across the country come together to celebrate the success of infrastructure investment and the collaborative spirit behind it. We welcome so many pivotal dignitaries and leaders here today. Your presence highlights just how essential these partnerships are, not only to the completion of major projects, but to the long-term strengths of our communities. We're also thrilled to have some of our students with us, including members of our Engineering and Technology Academy, a program launched in the early 2000s that reflects Worcester's long-standing investment in STEM education and engineering career pathways. The design and construction of this facility, what we dubbed Doherty 2.0, was my first experience working on a new school building project, and I was both impressed and encouraged by the intentional planning process that guided it. From the very beginning, there was a clear effort to engage all stakeholders, students, families, staff, and community members to help determine the school's long-term needs. It was truly inspiring to witness how well the city, school department, architects, construction teams, and project managers worked together over so many years to bring this vision to life. Worcester is a leader in career and technical education, offering CTE programs in 4, and soon to be 5, high schools, along with expanded after-school opportunities to reach even more students. This citywide vision, supported by both district leadership and local industry, is strengthened by modern, flexible facilities like this one, built to support multiple instructional models and to serve both school and community needs for decades to come. What has been especially powerful is the way this building project became a learning opportunity for students. Many visited the construction site, some served as interns, and others heard directly from project team members who visited their classrooms. This project didn't just build a school, it helped build understanding and inspiration among the next generation of engineers, architects, and civic leaders. We are deeply grateful to everyone who contributed to this journey, our city and state partners, the design and construction teams, and all those who believed in the vision of what this school could be. Thank you for joining us. We're proud to share this space with you today and proud to be a part of this national celebration. Welcome again to Doherty Memorial High School. At this time, I would like to welcome Dominic Longobardi, President of the American Public Works Association, to introduce the Roadshow.
Thank you, Principal Staley. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Are we awake? No, not yet? It's all right. I got to tell you, we are so excited to be here today. I'm here with a group of my very special friends. And again, this is the Roadshow to honor all of you and the work that you've done and the work you're going to do. It's also about honoring this school, which is a very special place in the infrastructure world and all of the things that we do. I'm here with, again, a bunch of friends who are engineers, who are architects, who have done things that you are going to do. They are here. They've done this with your school. They've made the school very special for you. And the best part about it is you get the benefits of it all. On top of that, what I'm looking at is I'm staring at all of you, is the future of our world. You're going to make this a very special place. You're going to make your communities a special place. You're going to make all of the places that you live great, wonderful places to live, live, work, and raise families. So I hope you realize that the work you're doing now is going to be something very special. The work you're learning now, the things that the effort you're putting in, will be something very special for each and every one of you, but it will also improve the quality of life for so many other people way down the road. As I look out here, I'm probably looking at somebody who not only is going to take care of communities like we all live in and you all live in, but possibly in places that we haven't even thought about. places outside of this world, places outside of this earth. Think about it. You're all young enough that you could actually change the way we do things in the future. So I thank you. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of this, okay? Again, we're here with three groups. We're here with the American Public Works Association. We're here with the American Council of Engineering Companies. And we're also here with the American Society of Civil Engineers. Our organizations work with all kinds of people all over the place to help you in your careers. So I want you to be able to use us as a resource as you go further in your careers in engineering, in architecture, in public service, for those of you who will be working in the public works field. You don't know where it's going to take you yet, but the fun of it is you have all of this time to make that happen. You have all of this time to think about the things that you want to do in life. And you have this special place, this wonderful high school, to make that happen. And we want to celebrate that high school. We want to celebrate this wonderful place that's been built for you. So please let us do that today. As I said, I have a lot of friends here, but one thing I want you to do, I need you to do for me. You don't do this alone, okay? You have some very, very wonderful teachers around you. So I'm going to ask you all, if you don't mind, please stand up. It's okay, you can. I know, it's early. I got it. If you could turn to your teachers that are in the room, okay? And just, let's give them a round of applause for the things that they're doing for you. Because let me tell you, okay, thank you. Let me tell you, you're going to remember your teachers. You're going to remember the people who helped you. And when you get to be my age, and again, I'm an old guy here, okay? When you get to be my age, you go back and you think about all the people who made it special for you. So thank you for doing that, because they are working really hard to make every day special for you and make it so that you have a wonderful career later on in life. So as we go, as I said, we're going to celebrate this, and I'm going to bring up some of my friends now, and they're going to tell you a little bit about what our associations are, but more importantly, how we can be there for you and all the things you're going to do later on, okay? So the first guy I'm going to bring up is a gentleman who works with me in the American Public Works Association. He serves on the board of directors with me, and he represents this area, including the Boston, the Massachusetts area, and most of New England. So with that, I'd like to bring up Mr. Rich Benevento, who's your regional director for APWA. So Rich, if you could.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you very much. Thanks for the introduction. And on behalf of the American Public Works Association and the entire public works community, it's great to be here in front of all of you, really to recognize the collective accomplishments of this facility and all of what Dominic just talked about. Again, my name's Rich Benevento. I'm the regional director for APWA, which, as Dominic mentioned, is pretty much the Northeast United States and Canada. So it's quite an area. Just a little bit about APWA. How many know about APWA? Anyone? Okay, well, there's one. Excellent. It's the largest and oldest organization of its kind in the world. There's nearly 30,000 members throughout North America and Canada. And it represents government agencies, consultants, engineers, contractors, and suppliers. So it's really the full gamut of things. This is the 20th time the Engineering Public Works Roadshow has showcased a great infrastructure project. And this school is one of those throughout America. During each stop, the Roadshow touts the engineering, the technology, the community impacts surrounding the project, and the Doherty Memorial High School certainly is worthy of that recognition. This is quite the facility. The Doherty Memorial High School will offer career technical education, that's CTE that you heard about, aligned with public infrastructure, that include Chapter 74 approved CTE programs. How many know about that? I'm going to tell you what they are, right? Engineering Technology Academy and the Construction Craft Labor Program. So for example, the Construction Craft Labor Program prepares all of you, the students, for roles in building and maintaining public facilities, mirroring the workforce behind public works projects. This new state-of-the-art facility and educational programs and training are a public investment that is vital to the quality of life for everybody. Good roads, good facilities, all of those things that make our lives much better. At 425,000 square feet, anyone know how many acres that is? It's about 10 acres, right? You can say, geez, I learned something from this guy. And a cost of $316 million, the new Doherty Memorial High School building represents a significant public investment in educational infrastructure. It's really quite a marvel. The facility includes modern classrooms and labs designed to support the school's CTE programs, reflecting the city's foresight and commitment to preparing students for careers that sustain public services. Without public services, I mean, imagine waking up every morning and you go and turn the faucet on in the kitchen and no water comes out. Or you can't get from one place to the other because we don't have adequate roadways and things like that. It's that infrastructure. The Doherty Memorial High School functions similarly to Public Works by integrating education and practical applications, investing in infrastructure, engaging in community service, and addressing social needs. All of those things are important for a good quality of life. Its programs not only prepare students for meaningful careers, but also directly benefiting the community, embodying the spirit of public works in an educational setting. It also emphasizes the need for a new workforce, and this is the perfect place to re-emphasize the need for a new workforce. And Dominic mentioned that. You are that future workforce in both public works and in engineering. Our industry needs students who are attending Doherty. We need the next students who will be the next students to attend Doherty. We need people. Our communities need people who want a new and meaningful career in public works and engineering. Fascinating careers, rewarding careers, careers where not only do you get to dream it, but you get to build it, you get to maintain it, and then you can turn around and say, I did that. That's really important. In the public works profession, we need equipment operators, water and wastewater technicians, civil engineers, traffic signal technicians, public fleet mechanics, emergency management planners, and more. The careers and choices are endless. Career choices in public works that could one day lead to being the next public works director in your community. A public works career. The value, advanced training, and education programs that APWA offers can also be part of that future. Our roadshow message at this stop is to the students, all of you. We need you. The public works profession has exciting, rewarding careers for when you graduate from Doherty, and we hope you'll look towards those. Join us in making a difference in your future, in your career, and in your community. At APWA, we like to say, public works advances the quality of life for all. The Doherty Memorial High School and its students will do just that. The Doherty Memorial High School project culminates the successful collaboration of effective and committed municipal leadership, innovative engineering and technology, skilled labor, valuable civic engagement, and essential community support. All of the vital ingredients that are the cornerstone of a great project. So, on behalf of the American Public Works Association, we would like to extend our congratulations to the City of Worcester, the Worcester School Department, the consultants and contractors, and everyone that made this great project a reality from concept to completion. A great project that will serve the students and the community for many years to come. You should all be very proud of this accomplishment, and you should all be very proud to be part of this school. Congratulations.
Thank you, Rich. All right, questions. How many of you want to be engineers? Okay, how many of you want to be architects? How many of you want to work in municipal government, in public works departments?
Oh, come on.
The engineers and architects is all the fun, you're right. But we still need, as Rich said, we still need people who are going to work each and every day to make the communities better. I hate, filling potholes is okay. Making sure you've got clean drinking water is okay. All of these wonderful things that people have each and every day. In case Public Works is with you all day long. As I say, Rich mentioned when you turn on that faucet. So I usually say from toothbrush to toothbrush, okay? Think about it. It's the first thing you do when you get up in the morning. Brush your teeth, right? I hope. Okay? Hop in the shower. I'm not going to say use the bathroom, but that's okay. But think about it. And then all day long, you step out on a road, somebody in one of your professions designed and built. You drive a car on roads with traffic signals and all of the things that make it easy to drive, with things that were designed by people just like you and the things that you want to do. So just remember, keep thinking about all the different things that you will influence in people's lives every day with the profession you've chosen, okay? And with that, I'm going to introduce our next speaker, okay? I'm going to thank, again, from ACEC, Dawn Connolly, who is the president of the Massachusetts branch of ACEC. So Dawn, if you could, thank you so much.
So good morning, everybody. My name is Dawn Conley, and I'm the president of ACEC Massachusetts. I'm here representing the American Council of Engineering Companies, or ACEC, as I said. We're a national organization made up of thousands of engineering firms working on everything from highways and bridges to water systems, hospitals, clean energy, and even your own school building. And today I want to talk to the students, all of you in the room, about something powerful, as others have said, the opportunity you have to shape the world. Look around you. This amazing new school building you're learning in, as you know, engineers helped design and build it. The solar panels that power it, those were done by engineers. The roads you travel on, the water you drink, the Wi-Fi you use, none of it happens without engineering and public works. But here's the big thing, as others have said, and we will keep saying, we do need you. Across the country, we're facing a shortage of engineers and skilled professionals to take on the next generation of challenges. We need young people, people like you, to take the lead in solving problems such as climate change, smart cities, clean water, safe transportation, and more. You may not realize it, but engineering is a field that rewards creativity, curiosity, and collaboration. If you like solving problems, building things, working with technology, or figuring out how the world works, there's a place for you in engineering. And with careers in this field, we're not just talking about good salaries, but we definitely have those. We're talking about doing meaningful work that improves people's lives. And the best part, you're already in the right place. Doherty's CTE programs, as discussed, are designed to give you a head start. Whether you're in the Engineering Technology Academy, learning web development, or exploring construction careers, you're already gaining real-world experience that employers will value. And if you're not in one of Doherty's CTE programs, I want you to hear this loud and clear that it's not too late. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Engineering and public works careers are open to anyone who's curious, motivated, and willing to learn. Whether you start exploring in college, take a different path through community or technical college, or discover your interest later in life, there are many entry points into this field. Talk to your teachers, your counselors, or the Roadshow guests today. There are so many opportunities waiting for you. And here's something else you might not know. Engineering firms are not just filled with engineers. We also need land surveyors, CAD technicians, construction inspectors, GIS specialists, environmental scientists, and administrative professionals. These are high-demand, high-impact careers that often require associate's degrees, certificates, or apprenticeships, and they offer great pay and career growth. If you're someone who enjoys being outdoors, working with maps, using drones or other software, or managing projects, there's a place for you in this industry too. So here's my challenge to all of you. Stay curious. Ask questions. Take that engineering class. Join the robotics team. Go on that site visit. The future of our cities, our environment, and our communities will be built by people like you. Engineers don't just design things. We create opportunity, we grow resilience, and we build hope. On behalf of ACEC and all the engineers and firms across the country, I want you all to know that we're all excited for what's ahead, and we can't wait to see what you will all create. Thank you for having us, and congratulations on this amazing school. So with that, I'd like to introduce Andy Herman, the past president of the American Society of Civil Engineers.
Thank you, Dawn. And a big thank you to Doherty Memorial High School for hosting us here today to demonstrate the fabulous work you're doing through your CTE programs. As Dawn mentioned, my name is Andy Herman, and I'm a past president of the American Society of Civil Engineers, that's ASCE, which is the largest and oldest engineering society in our nation. Much like ACEC represents the nation's engineering firms, ASCE represents individual engineers like me. At ASCE, we've been advocating for the advancement of engineering profession for many years, with one avenue of advocacy being through ASCE's well-known report card for America's infrastructure, which assigns letter grades and analysis for 18 categories of the nation's infrastructure. I'm part of the bridge chapter of that report, and I tell you, the grades for our nation's bridges and other categories of infrastructure like water system, roads, sewage systems, dams, levees, and more, well, they are not ones you'd want to bring home to show to your parents. We've got a lot of work to do, which is what makes the programs available to you here at Doherty Memorial exciting. You've got the tools to be part of the infrastructure solution. At ASCE, we also advocate for forward-thinking legislation on Capitol Hill to promote engineering innovation, with our teams working on advancing codes and standards to make sure the structures we rely on are safe. And we work on educational programs to inspire students just like you to join our civil engineering and other engineering fields. ASCE even has sponsored 2 IMAX movies on the role of civil engineers. The first one, which came out several years ago, was called Dream Big. And if you want to watch it, it's available on Netflix right now. In fact, I showed it to my grandkids, and my grandson actually asked to see it again. The second IMAX film is Cities of the Future, which is narrated by John Krasinski. I think you all know him from The Office, and it was released just last year. The IMAX version of that is available in Boston at the Museum of Science. It's been a pleasure joining forces with like-minded organizations in ACEC and APWA in our quest to educate the public on the benefits of engineering careers and the importance of properly maintaining and functioning infrastructure. Our economy grinds to a halt, and public safety is at risk when components of our built environment are not in good shape. Business leaders know that, government officials know that, educators know that. But in the US, we are short by thousands of engineers if we're going to complete much-needed projects across the country. And this is where you can help. Engineering provides good-paying jobs that inspire creativity and unique tasks with every project you work on, all while benefiting your community for the long term. And these are jobs that are certainly not going anywhere. We'll never run out of projects, and there's a ton of avenues to pursue. Environmental engineering, civil, structural, mechanical, electrical, computer, and so on. You can tackle so many different issues with so many different unique roles when you pursue engineering. And we will welcome you with open arms. The biggest reason we don't see individuals joining our teams is that most schools don't have programs to teach younger audiences about engineering. But the programs here at Doherty Memorial are different, which is why we are celebrating your contributions to the professions here today. So I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today and for all the work you're doing to make this country a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. All right, so you getting the common theme? We need you? Common theme is we really need you? Okay, she's got it. Good. And as Dawn said, it doesn't always have to be in the engineering field. Maybe you want to do something else. But I will tell you, there are other options. Maybe I am not an engineer. I never was. I'm an accountant by trade. So maybe you want to do that. Because there's a lot of money involved in all of these projects. And when I say a lot of money, trillions of dollars are involved in all of these projects. And the next gentleman I'm going to introduce to you is a gentleman who takes care of that for this city right here. He's one of the people who makes it happen. And careers in government are a really good thing. Careers in public service can give you something very special. So I'm going to ask Eric Batista to come up. He's your city manager, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about what it means to be working in government as well. So, Eric, you good?
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this as exciting as possible. I have some talking points, but I'm gonna go off the cuff here. Some of you are probably falling asleep. It's early. You probably haven't had lunch yet, right? You're trying to figure it out. You know, everybody's telling you we need you. They mentioned, I'm the city manager. So what is the city manager? My job is to run the city and take care of the bills. And so this project here cost us over $300 million to build this school. $316 million to build Doherty High School, which now all of you and your parents and families and all of us, we got to pay taxes. And those taxes are going to pay for this school for the next 30 or so years. And that's important. And there's people here in the stage who dedicate their careers to building schools like this. I remember, actually, I didn't go to Doherty. I went to North High School. I know you all hate me right now. North is the best, better than Doherty. Polo Bear. Yeah, I know. We can talk about it after, we got state champions, we got two. I remember when I was at North, I was like you. At North, I took a course to learn AutoCAD and try to learn how to design. And at the time, I was interested in designing, trying to figure out if this is a field that I want to go into. And many of you are probably doing that right now. You're using the softwares and you're designing certain things, certain tools, certain properties, etc. And you're trying to figure out if this is a field that you want to be into. Then you decide, okay, do I go to college? And I pursue this in college. And so I had the opportunity to pursue an architecture engineering degree in college, and I got my associates in that. And then you think about, okay, is this something that I want to continue to pursue and pursue in a career of engineering? And that's what's talked about here. But as the speaker before me mentioned, he mentioned the fact that he did accounting. And so then I pursued a career in economics. And now I'm the city manager. And the role of the city manager is really to manage overall the day-to-day operations of municipal government. They talked about turning on the faucet, flushing the toilet, driving the car, paying meter tickets, traffic lights, etc. My job is to manage all of that on a day-to-day basis. And so there's career opportunities, not only in engineering, but that engineering can lead you to overall like the city manager. And you could be the next city manager of the city of Worcester. That comes from Doherty and not North High School. But what's important here is for you to be able to take a little bit of all of that, what the teachers and the schools are able to offer you, and ask the questions and try to find out, is this an area that I want to pursue? Do I want to lead the city of Worcester in 10, 20 years from now? Do I want to be in a field where I get to build the next high school or the next middle school or the next elementary school in the city of Worcester that you grew up in? Do you get to design that and build that? And we have a department of facilities who manages all that. And I want to thank Russ Adams and Jim Bedard. They're the ones who manage a lot of this work. We have organizations, and we got Lemro Pagano, who spend a lot of their time in designing and engineering this project. We have Fontaine Brothers, who built this school for all of us here to enjoy, for all of you to enjoy. We have these organizations who commit a significant amount of time to support the engineering fields and to provide access and opportunity for all of us and all of you to be able to have all of this. And so I highly encourage you, because Doherty High School, right, is one of the best energy efficient high schools in the city, and probably not in the state. It is 50% of the schools is solar energy. So you have solar right at top of your roof here. Not many schools have that. So you have an opportunity here to also combat the climate change that we're experiencing as a nation. You got electric vehicle charging stations in this school. Not many schools have that, right? You have, basically, we've created a school that takes us into the future of what the future could look like. And you now have the opportunity to learn more and perhaps be the ones to do that later on for others. Hopefully, maybe one of your kids. I know you're probably not thinking about kids. You shouldn't be thinking about kids now. But maybe one of your kids, you're going to build a high school or a school for them, or a road or an infrastructure for them. Again, I couldn't go on without thanking ACEC, ASCE, and the APWA organization for all the work that they do in recognizing us as a city for this amazing project. But this project doesn't happen alone. It happens with the support of federal, state, and local delegation. I also want to acknowledge South Florida. She's here for representative from Senator Kennedy's office. Yeah, she's a local community person who went to this community, supported this community. So again, there's a lot of people that have been involved in making sure the success of this high school. And I just leave you with this, right? I know we've talked a lot. Don't leave. Don't leave. I know the bell, right? But I know we've talked a lot, and I'm going to leave you with this. At the end of it all, right, you are the ones who get to decide what you want to do next in your careers. And you're going to have so many opportunities to explore. But I highly encourage you to ask a lot of questions and be curious, honestly, because a lot of us here have a lot of experience in many different areas. It doesn't mean we all got it all figured out. It just means that we have experience that we could be able to share with you so that we can teach you and help you to get to and navigate the spaces that you need to be successful in your career, and hopefully one day be in this role talking to another group of students about their opportunities and their life successes and the ability to build new high schools. So again, we need engineers. The city needs engineers. We need all of you. We need people to work in this community to impact the everyday lives of what we do. So it gives me great pleasure to be here and thank all of you again for your support and your recognition. Thank you for listening to all of us, and thank you for your willingness to step into a field that we need more people, especially we need young people with bright minds, people of color, people with diverse backgrounds, people with diverse thoughts that is going to impact the way we shape our future and shape our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. All right, how many of you want to grow up and be mayor? Nobody? Okay, nobody from Doherty wants to be Eric's boss, who came from North, right? Nobody? All right, okay, we'll do it that way. That was good. So, Eric, if you could please come back. And on behalf of the Public Works Roadshow, we want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Again, to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, and with that, I would like to now introduce two other people who helped build this school, okay? And that is Jennifer Johnson, who is the president and CEO of I'm sorry, I apologize. I should have that here. Forgive me, Jennifer. Mitch Engineering, okay, I had it written down, I apologize. See, guys, you can make mistakes, it's all right, and you'll learn from them. All right, so I'd like to introduce Jennifer Johnson, who is the president and CEO of Mitch Engineering, as well as Matthew Broussard, who is also their vice president. And they're the people who helped build this wonderful school you're in, so.
All right, now for the fun part. Civil engineers, just as an aside, we're widely considered to be the coolest branch of engineering, just saying, you know. So thank you, Dominic, and thank you, ACEC, APWA, and ASE for organizing this event and for inviting us here today to participate. As Dominic said, I'm Matt Broussard. I'm vice president at Niche, and I'm here with Jen Johnson, who is our president and CEO. And I'm just going to talk real briefly about our role on this project, and then Jen is going to offer a few comments about the engineering industry in general. So Niche was the civil engineer of record for this project, and many times during my career, I'm asked by people of all walks of life, what do civil engineers do anyway? So in a nutshell, civil engineers design the infrastructure and systems that help our communities thrive and grow. Roads, bridges, utility systems, all the infrastructure that's been talked about today. So that's kind of what our career is all about. So for this project in particular, we had three distinct roles on this project, or tasks: land planning, site planning, and site engineering. A little bit different, and I'll talk a little bit about each one of those. So land planning, for this project in particular, we worked with Lamar Pagano, the project architect, and the city to evaluate a number of sites across the school district to figure out what site was the most advantageous site for us to build the new school, and it wound up being this site, obviously. So once the site was selected, site planning kicks in. So basically that's figuring out where everything needs to go, how big or small parts of the project need to be, and basically how everything fits together on this particular piece of property. Like, for example, how do you fit a 425,000 square foot multi-story building into the side of Newton Hill? That was a big challenge for this project. How do we get Doherty's 1,600 students, teachers, parents, staff, and visitors safely to and from the school every day on the roads and sidewalks and pathways? And also for this project, a particular challenge was doing all that while the existing previous Doherty High School was still in place. That was one of the biggest challenges that we helped the team solve. So that was our site planning role. And then once all the planning's done, we get into the actual engineering work, which is basically taking all those ideas and aspirations, turning those into engineering documents and drawings that enable the Fontaine brothers, in this case, the contractors, to actually start digging and constructing and building the project. So that was really our role here in particular. And now Jen's going to offer a few comments about some thoughts about the engineering industry in general.
Thanks, Matt. Hi, I'm Jen. I am the president and CEO of Niche Engineering, and that's a pretty new role for me. I just started that actually a few months ago, but my background is in water resources and civil engineering. And honestly, it's so great just to see so many of you here getting a leg up on your engineering careers. I grew up in Virginia, not here in Worcester, unfortunately, and I didn't have exposure to anything like this program today, that you're here meeting all these people and kind of understanding how projects like this school come together. I decided to join engineering because of a recommendation of one of my high school teachers. And even then, I went in pretty blind and chose 3 different majors before I landed here. So I think it was Eric was saying, we don't all have it figured out. We're working through it just like you all are, and engineering is a place for everybody. So you can imagine from what Matt was saying today, it took a lot of people, a lot of different types of engineers to bring this school project together. At least 10 at Niche, plus mechanical, electrical, plumbing engineers, geotechnical and structural engineers outside, and even acoustical engineers in spaces like this auditorium that just make the sound in here sound amazing. So it takes all different types of engineers. And programs like your Engineering Technology Academy that introduce all of you to all these aspects of engineering are so critical to the future of this industry. So the more smart, creative, ambitious people entering engineering that we have, the more diversity we're going to have in our workplaces and workforce, and the better we're going to be able to serve all of the communities, like the community of Worcester, and the rest of the amazing and diverse communities across this country. Cultivating a diverse workforce is something that I'm really passionate about, as is everyone here from niche engineering and our industry in general. But what does that really mean? Well, to us, in a basic sense, it means that our workforce includes people of varying backgrounds, races, ethnicities, ages, physical abilities, socioeconomic status, and belief systems. And bringing all of those different mindsets and experiences together is really what brings the strength to these projects. We design better when we have lots of voices in the room. So that is why diversity and growing our workforce is so crucial to the enrichment of our industry and solving the really complex problems like the ones Matt mentioned here on this project, bringing all of that together to better serve our communities. Not only does diversity and diverse mindsets and diverse workforces broaden our talent pool, because we need as many engineers as we can get, it also strengthens the performance of our teams and enhances our innovation. Organizations with diverse workforces tend to outperform competitors by bringing a broader range of insights and experiences. That brings better ideas, skills, and problem-solving approaches that are so critical for engineering projects where we need innovation and creativity, especially now. Our world is changing so quickly, and we need all of the mindsets and different brain power that we can get bringing all of that together. So all of these are core to who we are as a workforce and at niche engineering, and who we strive to be as an industry. And so we're so happy that you're here to be a part of this conversation with us. Thank you to ACEC, ASCE, and everyone for having niche here today and for allowing us to be part of this event with you students. And also, we're just really proud to have been part of this project. And if any students have any questions or want to explore a career in civil engineering, we have an office here in Worcester. We're always happy to have you over and answer any questions that you might have. So thank you.
Jen, I'm going to ask you to please come back up. And on behalf of the Public Works Roadshow, we want to say thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Next on our agenda, I am actually going to bring back up your principal, John Staley, who again was a teacher as part of this program and part of this organization, and now is your principal and leading this wonderful school. So, John, if you could come up, I just appreciate it. And then I also want to bring up Christina's here, right? Okay. I also want to bring up Christina Baselmans from Lamoureux and Pagano Associates. They were the architects for this. So they're the ones who designed this wonderful school you're in. And I hope you appreciate all of the effort and things that they put into and all the little details so that the engineers could figure out how to make it work and build it, okay? So if you could come up, Christina, as well. Okay. I don't know if you would like to say a few words first. Okay. So, on behalf of the Public Works Roadshow, Christina, we want to thank you and Thank you. And John, on behalf of the Public Works Roadshow, we want to thank you. All right. This is a fabulous. Again, this is you have a wonderful opportunity as students in this school. This will open doors for you that you don't even know right now. I'm going to tell you this. I talk about the American Public Works Association, and I'll add ACEC and ASCE in on it too. I talk about us as a family. The reason I talk about us as a family, because families help each other. Families work together. Families make sure that each one of us are taken care of. You in this school are a family. You are going to be part of the profession that we are all part of. So you will grow and be part of that family as well. Your teachers are part of that family. The people who are your administrators in the school are part of that family. Everybody who makes it so that you will have a great career are all part of that family. So just remember, always be there for each other. Always be that family for each other. Work together. You are going to, as we all said to you, make this and our communities and our world, and maybe beyond our world, a great and wonderful place. You will work and improve the quality of life for so many people. That's going to be your careers. But do it together. Be there for each other, back each other up, and make it work. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you do that, you will be so successful. You'll be successful beyond belief. And we have so much faith in you and so much belief that you are going to make this such a better place. And as I get older, I'm going to be looking at you to make that the better place. And I thank you now. I thank you now for all the things you're going to do in your life on behalf of all of us. And we look forward to being there for you, each and every one of us. Whatever you need, I said we're a family. We're there for you too. So please don't ever think that you're alone and that you don't have anybody to help you. We want to be there to help you, okay? So as we close this now, congratulations on this wonderful school. Congratulations on making this one of the best places to be when it comes to infrastructure in the future for our communities. But more importantly, congratulations to each and every one of you on what's going to be wonderful careers in your life. So thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us be a part of it. Take care, guys.
All right, to all the students, again, I appreciate your time here today. Well done. To the staff, thank you as well. Back to class. Thank you, everyone. No, this was great. This was great.
I wanted to do it
Good for the kids.
just real quick, because I think
I don't know.